how this blinking light on the dashboard can teach us about visual management. Let's find this out together. In the previous video, we covered SMART goals, a clear and objective technique for formulating goals that are at the same time challenging and attainable. With the use of the SMART method, we are able to keep the team motivated and engaged to achieve these goals, giving to each of the goals the correct priority and importance. In today's video, Leandership will talk about visual management, addressing the benefits of using it and also some examples to facilitate the understanding of this tool that can not only be used in our professional lives. Initially, it is important to talk about the concept, which is much simpler than it looks. Visual management is a technique used with the aim of making it possible to identify a problem or a situation quickly, without the need for much thought, calculation, or interaction with other people. To make it clear, I will give you two examples of visual management that are in our use today, and sometimes we don't realize it. The first one, when we want to know if a food is in good condition for consumption, we look at the expiration date on the label or on the packaging. Right? This is a visual management method. Second one, in the newer cars, when driving without a seatbelt, a light is blinking on the panel, on the dashboard, so that you understand that you are not using the seatbelt. These simple examples illustrate visual management systems that are present in our daily lives. Now that we have seen the concept, we can see some of the benefits when applying visual management. The first one, facilitating the control. As the information will be visible, the control of product or processes is easy to read and also to make an intervention when needed. The second benefit, improves communication. Visually and objectively, it is possible to communicate critical, important information without the interference of linguistic issues. Third one, quick identification of problems. By exposing and updating information clearly, anomalies or problems can be identified and adjusted more quickly. The fourth one, simplicity. There is usually no need to a very sophisticated system. Graphics, demarcations on the ground, and light signals are usually sufficient. At this point, we have already seen some examples and benefits of applying visual management in our routines. Here are some tips for developing visual management in your application, in your process. First one, define KPIs and goals. Think PQVC, people, quality, volume or delivery, and cost, to define your indicators. With these 4 dimensions, you'll be able to cover the issues with people, safety, absenteeism, turnover, quality, indicators of refuse, rework, and volumes, quantities, deadlines, etc. And also cost, productivity, and efficiency. Second tip, simplicity and consistency. Use simple resources for updating, maintaining, and mainly make sure that everyone from all levels of the organization understand the visual management. It is vital the update is consistent and constant. You can use whiteboard markers or color magnets for that update. And the third tip, easy visualization and reading. Use symbolic colors like red for bad and blue or green for good, and allow the KPIs to be visible from a distance. This will facilitate a quick reading and allow priority to be given in case of urgency. One possibility is to have a chart containing all the KPIs next to each process or next to each department. This arrangement makes it easier for area meetings to take place in a more objective way, since the key performance indicators will be displayed there. In case of an audit or an action plan follow-up also, it is very interesting that the indicators are in a focal point for information, presentations, and also monitoring of effectiveness of an action plan, for example. It is important that the indicators are easily updated, because if it takes a lot of time and effort to make this update, this task will end up becoming inefficient, losing a lot of the effect of the quick visual management. It is worth remembering that visual management is not only based on indicators or graphs. We can mention luminous systems such as end-ons and traffic lights, also floor demarcations, signs, and plates as visual management system. By using this technique as a management tool, we are able to obtain positive results in control and continuous improvement of our process, as well as greater employee. By using this technique as a management tool, we are able to obtain positive results in the control and continuous improvement of our processes, as well as greater employee engagement and participation in establishing and also following up actively in the delivery of these indicators of those goals. I believe that you can already recognize a lot of visual management around you. Do you see that these systems are being effective, are being enabling quick decisions? If not, how can this system can be improved? Don't forget to subscribe our channel, hit the like button, follow us on social media. Do not miss next week a new video, a new article will be brought to you by Leandership. See you then and take care.